Within this exercise, we're going to give you an introduction to Revit architecture. So we're going to open up the hotel final file. We can have a look around to see what the file looks like. We hover over something, any object at all, in this case a door, and we hover the mouse over it. A little tooltip will pop up next to the mouse, indicating what the object is. If you select the object, the Modify tab changes to everything that you can do with that door to modify it. And then to deselect something, we just click elsewhere. If we want to select multiple elements, we can select one, we can hold down Control, and we can then select multiple elements. As soon as we select multiple elements, the Properties palette tells us, and so does the Modify Multi-Select toolbar tell us that we're selecting multiple elements. Again, if we want to deselect something, we just pick somewhere else. If we go to the ribbon interface and we click on the Wall command, the Contextual tab then changes to Modify Place Wall. And we'll give you all the options about how you use to draw the wall up. To return to the main menu, we can either hit Escape, or we can just pick Modify, and it goes back to the standard interface. Now if we pick the Door command, again, the Contextual tab changes to the Modify Place Door tab and displays all the options about doors that you need. Now going on to task 2, we have a look at the project browser. So at the moment we're on the first floor plan. What we want to do is go to the first floor furniture plan, so we double click that. And we can zoom out to see what we've got. And here is the furniture plan. We might want to then go and have a look at the first floor life safety plan. So again, we double click the plan view, and the plan will actually appear. If you have a look at this, the walls are nice and black and white, the furniture is grey, indicating different importance. In the project browser, we might want to scroll down. We might want to expand elevations, building elevation. We might want to go to the east elevation. So again, we double click on the view, and the east elevation view will pop up. Go further down to the sections. Again, we double click, east-west section. East-west section will pop up. Now this one here, we're going to change the view style. So we come down here, we've got the drawing scale, we've got the detail level, and then we've got the visual style. We're going to pick on the little visual style and choose shaded. Then the model gets coloured. If we scroll down further, we have a look at the rest of these little folders here. If we double click on sheets, then the list of sheets in the project pops up. We're going to go to one of them, the reflected ceiling plan. And then we're going to try and find which view the sheet view has got the shaded elevation. So again, we can just double click through the building. Maybe it's a section, and there it is. Right now, task 3, we want to return to the first floor plan. So again, we scroll up the project browser, we double click the first floor plan view, and we can scroll back to zoom out. Once we've zoomed out, we might want to then go to the little navigation bar here, and then we might want to choose one of these zoom functions. We can zoom into an area. Then we zoom into region. We can use the scroll bar to zoom out. We can use zoom out, right click, zoom out, right click, zoom in, right click, zoom in. We can also, on the right click menu, zoom to fit. Now when we're in a plan view, we might want to see the model in 3D. So what we can do is we can come up to the quick access toolbar and we can click on a little 3D house, and Revit will be transported to the default isometric 3D view. Now if we want to rotate the model, we can hold down Shift, and then we can hold down the middle mouse button or the scroll wheel, and then using Shift we can rotate the model around and around. Again, if we zoom in here and we want to adjust again the view styles, the shaded, consistent color, realistic, consistent color in the one looks best. And then if we have a look over here, we've got a little view cube, which has got some default views on it. As we click on the cube, the Revit model will rotate to defaults that have already been preset within Revit. Now with these views, we can rename them if we want to. The view that we're in is by default a little bit bolder than the rest of them. And to rename them, we can right click on one of them and we can click rename. We can look at some other perspective views. We then want to go back to the first floor plan, and instead of making an isometric view, we're going to make a perspective view, which in Revit's called a camera. So we come to the little 3D house, we don't click it, we click the little arrow next to it. We choose the camera. We then want to go inside the building, stand next to the lobby, and then pick and drag the cursors, and then pick it. Now this one will be created as another view. So again, we want to right click. We want to rename this. And then we want to then save this. And then it's done.